everybody. How the heck are you? I am back. Been defunct for a while, right? Um, we've had some happenings going on and things changing and just a lot of stuff. So not been on, and that's okay. It's just one of those things. Does this work both and both? It does. Okay. But we've had some not us, but taking care of family, hospital things, and we've had some people pass away. I've gotten away for a little bit, which was wonderful. I went to a quilting retreat, which is like not normal for me. I do quilt. I know how to quilt. I just don't do it very often. But took off and did 4 straight days of quilting, and I come away looking like Quasimodo because I was hunched up in front of a quilt machine. I had fun though, and I did some fun things and met some new people, which is awesome. Shout out to Calliope Quilts in I think they call it Zealand, but it's by Grand Rapids, Michigan, and that's where we were this past weekend. So, everybody, how the hell are you? Hi, Teresa. Teresa was so cute last night at the Gothic tea. I have a new deck of cards that I'm sitting here shuffling because I like to make sure, I have all sorts of energy on them while I'm working on them. But good morning, Brianna. Good morning. And I have it set up so you guys can see the chat on the screen. I think I'll take that off for right now. There. Sam will be in shortly, I think. He's outside running around, taking care of chickens and things like that. I think we're going to have an afternoon at the store where we have a crafter come into the store, and he is going to be blowing glass. I think I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about that, but I don't have to think about it. Okay, this is weird. You're cold? It is chilly. It is chilly. We don't have heat in the house. Yeah, I have all the pictures set up. I just have to share them. We went off to the grocery store this morning. Sam and I don't usually go to the grocery store, but over by us they have these really great deals. Let me share a little of it's like bulk stuff, and it was crazy. How much you can save when you are buying bulk like that. Okay, let me see. What am I doing? I'm doing something. Oh, here we are. Nope, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. This is what I'm doing, baby. Okay, I'm looking. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm having a hard time staying on track today. I will do this. Group. I shall search a group. Let's see how the Defiance likes this. Should I share it to a live to a Defiance? Maybe not. They might get squinchy. So let's do that. I'm looking for there we are. My things. There we go. We have some really cool things that are coming up in regards to our expo, which we'll be talking about more as these things pop out. I can't really talk about them quite yet, but I can tell you that we have some really cool things that are coming up that I'm super excited about. And I'm thinking about maybe doing a pop-up sale as well. From here. They've made it so difficult. They make it difficult. Okay. Hang on. I'm working on it. Groups. Let's do live share page. Ooh, let's do that one. A lot of pages I haven't shared on in a really long time. I just don't do this kind of sharing a lot. Let's see. Good morning. It's Renee. There we are. There's some I'm looking for. There's some I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. And that's all it'll let me do. Okay, so good morning, beautiful people. Somebody comes stomping in the house. So last night was our Gothic tea party, and it was a lot of fun. So it was Gothic tea party and mediumship, and Amanda came in. She worked yesterday doing readings, and she just set the table, and it was so pretty. It was so nice, and it was wonderful to be able to sit down with everybody and just chit chat, right? I don't know what's going on in the kitchen, but I have lots of leftover baked goods. Yes, I do. Okay. Lisa Phillips, Maria Simmons. Hi, everybody. I don't share to those groups as much anymore that you guys are probably popped up from, because they just don't they don't allow us to share to groups like they used to on Facebook. I think I need to start expanding out on things like Instagram and TikTok and things like that, but I don't want them. But anyways, here we are. Here we are. So can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. Who is here? Anybody else cold? So our heater's not working in Ohio in November. It will be fixed on Wednesday, but it does make it quite bracing in the home. There's Alicia Mall. Good morning, afternoon. What is it? It's still morning. It's still morning. So we used I Dream of Buttercream here in our area, and she made a purple velvet cake for us. And then she made purple cupcakes to match the Gothic theme. Right? It was fun. It was fun. Flowers. How are you? So I will say I'm kind of monologuing a little bit because my algorithm is, because I haven't been on in a couple weeks. So it takes a little bit for people. I like to keep my heart in morgue. I like to keep my heart in morgue. So my algorithm kind of sucks right now. But I'm getting back in. Matter of fact, I know this shouldn't be exciting, but it is exciting to me. This, except for Cincinnati, which we're going to be in Cincinnati the 21st through 23rd of November. Other than that, I have nothing planned until the expo in March. You got snow? Oh, we haven't gotten that yet. Gloria, hello. So I have nothing planned, and I'm really excited about that. Oh, you have your heat on morgue. I got it. You like a meat locker. I don't mind this, actually. I'm not. But when it starts staying consistently cold, the house will get cold. The house is freaking 150 years old. I mean, it's going to get cold in here. So, anyhow. Anywho. Okay, you sound busy. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have fun. Okay. I'd like to set up a day for you to do at the store. Okay. All right. So Richie's doing, he's running off. My windshield is open. Window is open and the fan is on. Oh my God. Richard is what he calls burning glass. He's doing lamp working and blowing glass, and he's really, really, really loving it. And one of the things that he's doing, I want to have him in the store one day so he can come in and show people what he does. But he takes He has this one marble that's like, I know it's huge. It's this huge marble, and you look into it and it's like forever. It goes forever. It's really cool. But he also takes ashes. He takes cremated remains and he puts them into pendants, forever pendants. So that's something he's going to be offering as well through the store. No heater in this weather is not a good thing. Been there. Brian brought what I call the super duper space heater home from the dealership, and it definitely helped that one room. Still needed a coat and lots of blankets, but it's bearable. It is okay. Good. Yeah. I mean, we have heat in the bedroom? It's okay. It's all right. It's not so bad. I got a fuzzy sweater on. Okay. All right. Whoop whoop in the room. Let me see who is here. If you could share to your feed, invite a friend or two, share to a group, that'd be fabulous. We did have a wonderful Halloween. I hope everybody had a wonderful Samhain, right? Linda Dix, I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? You look like you're out doing fun stuff. What was it? The Awakening for All? Was that where you were? I love that store. I love her. I think she's fabulous. The owner of that store is fabulous. Okay. There's everybody. Good morning. All right, onward. Let's see. Get a whoop whoop in the room. Let me see who is here. It is a beautiful fall day. J.A. Smith, good morning. Pam, good morning. Kelsey Walls, good morning. Whatever, Renee. Whatever. I'm going through the perimenopause. So one minute I'm like, ah, and the next I'm like, he's so tolerant. Oh God. All right, let's go with Gloria Lozano. Good morning, Gloria. Get it? Morning, Gloria. Bet you never hear that before, right? It's like a dad joke. You sleep in a big area, you probably don't need the heat in the bedroom. The heat in the bedroom is important. He gets grumpy. I'm happy. When we first moved into this house, you could see your breath. Like, you could see your breath in our bedroom. You go in there, it was the coldest room in the whole house, and now it's the warmest. You're from Ohio. Mary Daniels, where are you in Ohio? We have our store in Defiance, Ohio. Christine Thomas, good morning. Oh, so Gloria, I want to talk about everybody coming to you with you've been there, done that. Does it get better? I'm not too worried about the whole perimenopause things. It's just they cause a lot of other issues, like weight gain and shit like that, because it's ridiculous, but whatever. Anyways, Gloria, I want to talk about people coming and leaning on you. Lucasville, is that down south or is that out east? We're Northwest Ohio. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Okay, I gotta stay on track here. Gloria, I want to talk about everybody coming to you with their problems, handing you a plate of their stuff and saying, hey, this I need to share with you because I feel like you are my rock. You're my one that I can, it's the strength. It's like the strength card. Like, you're the one that I can hand this to and know that you can handle this and you can help me and you can be the person I can dump everything on. But I have to tell you that I really feel like you pick up a lot of their stuff, which is probably because maybe you're an empath. You pick up a lot of their stuff and you hold it here, right? And you hold it here, and you need to learn how to let that go, because being an empath is a gift and a curse. It's the hardest clair to deal with. It is the hardest clair to deal with, because if you don't realize how to let go of the junk that everybody brings you, you carry it. And then it eventually can lead to manifesting of physical illness or depression, anxiety, things along those lines. So it's time for you to really start letting go of some things. Southeast along the river. So I'll be down in Cincy. I'll be down in Cincinnati at BMSE, the Body, Mind, Spirit Expo, this month. Yay, come see us. But Ace of Cups here is always, it's given. It's something divinely given to you. A gift of empathy is divinely given to you. If you don't know how to handle it, make sure you figure it out. Ask somebody. Say, how do I work with being an empath? Message me. I can help you with this as well. But it's important to know how to ground center, protect yourself, and just be a funnel. Don't hold on to stuff. Don't funnel it in and hold it. Let it through. Okay. So, so important because you have things. This is actually kind of holding you back a little bit on some things in life. Okay. Does it make sense to you? I hope it makes sense to you because they're like, you get past this, you get past being everybody else's strength, and all of a sudden all these new things pop out for you, and you are just moving forward so quickly in this life where you have abundance popping in, and you're like, holy crap, where was this? I got news for you, Gloria. I have news for you with proper English. It's always been there. It's always been there. You just need to open the floodgates. Your prosperity's always been there. Good morning, everybody, buddy. Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? The whoop whoop, you guys. I do not maintain a list. Okay. I don't maintain a list. I work with who spirit tells me needs it. And I pick that up in the comments over here on the right. We always have a wonderful dialogue, a wonderful conversation in the right. I hope that helps, Gloria. And this is where, today's coupon ends on the 18th at noon. I should probably change that. Let's hide that because I don't know what else I want to put up right now. Let's go here. Here. There we go. Okay. I gotta figure out where I'm at now. Okay. There we are. There we are. The whoop whoop is to let me see who's in the room. Even if you're lurking, okay? You can lurk all you want, but when it comes time to doing the whoop whoop, let me know you're there because there might be a message for you that, I don't want to miss out on. You don't either. See, Brian has absolutely no clue how blessed he is. He missed my glorious days of PMS and he'll never have to deal with perimenopause or menopause because I went into search of induced menopause. You know what? There's it's just a thing, right? It's just a thing. It's one of those things. It comes with benefits and it leaves the benefits. I don't know, whatever. Okay, moving on. I want to go with. Nope. I want to go with Tia Bia. Tia Bia. Is that how you say it? Tia Bia? Tia Bia. Hi, everybody. Let me know you're here if I call you out. Maureen, it is lovely to meet you. She says, first time here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you as well. If you got Heather Johns, if you guys are new, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, whatever the freaking button is, wherever you are. We keep it pretty real here. It is, we love to have fun. We laugh. Sometimes it's inappropriate, and that's okay too. Because you know what? Don't be here if you're not over 18. Okay. Okay. Pink hand waving. Okay. All right. Tia, I want to talk about dragging your ass. I want to talk about dragging your feet and not getting as far as fast as you could be. There's some decisions in life that you might feel as if you and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. Let us know if you are new. Susan Carey is new. I'm going to post this over here so you guys can see how many people are commenting and what they're commenting. With that, I can do that. Okay, still. Tia, I want to talk about all of the things that you could be doing to moving forward, but they want you to move forward emotionally. I think you're actually an intuitive. I don't know if you work intuitively or not. I bet you are. Yeah, that was a crispy accident. So Tia's new as well. I think that you are actually an intuitive. If you work intuitively, wonderful. Score for Lisa. But if you don't realize that you're an intuitive yet, your spiritual side is trying to, what the hell did I do? Oh, what did I do? No, that's not it. That's not it. Maybe this. Hold on, I'm figuring out what I did. Hold on, what did I do? Shit. Lisa, I touched a button. My nails are just way too long. Okay, there we go. That's still not quite right, but it'll work. So, Shelly Jarkus, good morning. If you're not working intuitively, you could be tying in quite easily. Your spiritual side is like knocking on your door. So if you're getting synchronicities and little weirdness in your life, just know that that's exactly what's happening. They're like, hey, we have messages for you and we want you to move forward. Do you see, and Sylvia, do you catch sacred geometry or things out of the corner of your eye? Things out of the corner of your eye often? Robin Ball! Jasmine, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning. She is new as well. Tia, because this here is spirit trying, like, knocking on your door saying, hey, I want to talk to you. And I want to say that you have a level of clairvoyance. So that's like the Hollywood Claire. Okay. That's what I call that one. The Hollywood Claire, because everybody thinks that when you're an intuitive that you're going to see things, right? It's not necessarily the case. It isn't. Like shadows out of the corner of your eye. This is a really, really, really common like visualization. And there's a reason for this. And people that watch me for a long time, they know that I'm going to say this. When we catch things out of the corner of our eyes, that's spirit on a different wavelength. Think of it as almost like a different dimension. We're not going to go too deep into that, but think of it as this different wavelength that's moving here. And they're almost like waving, going, hey, look at me. I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to bring across a message. And when you turn, what happens? It's gone, right? You love when spirit comes and knocking. What happens is when you turn to look at it, the physicality of your eye is different when you look at something straight on than when you look sideways off your peripheral. So it didn't leave. You're just not able to see it there. Right. So if you get things like this happening, just sit down and be like, okay, or just find a space to be with yourself and say, okay, what am I missing? Is there a message? Is there something I need to know? Okay. And really start to pay attention. But what that does, okay. So let me give a disclaimer here, because if you don't want to be an intuitive, don't do that. Okay. Don't do that if you don't want to be an intuitive. If you don't want to brush up on your intuitive skills, everybody in the face of the planet's a psychic, right? The people that figure out how to put the puzzle pieces together and listen to the other side are the ones that are getting more messages. So unless you want messages, don't, really try to connect. But they are trying to give you information. It is a choice. You can make the decision to say, you know what, I'm going to live here in my muggle life in my box and I'm going to be happy. And that's fine too. But if you want to gather the information, if you want that intuition, that gut reaction, they're saying, hey, pay attention and we can help you with that. Oh, Heather, I'm so happy. She says, at first, I want to say thank you. Blah, 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 blah. She was at Gothic Tea last night and there was a little bit of mediumship that come across for her. And she said, and had a wonderful conversation on her way home. So I love that. There's Heidi. Heidi has the haunted bowling alley in Hamler, Ohio. If you guys do like to do investigations, it's the House of Kegling. And I was actually talking you up, Heidi, to the broadcasters of Get Haunted. We were talking about your location 2 nights ago, and they're talking about maybe March. So you and I'll have to get together on that, and that is going to be fun. They have they'll take that live and everything. So okay, last night was on fire. That's awesome. I would love to come do it in a smaller group. Like, I would love to come over and do this with you. I think it would be great to. Tia, they're saying what your guides are saying is it's time to move forward. You have some decisions to make, and it is about stepping into Throw another card on that one. Being forward and fearless. Oh God, that's what your guides say. Forward and fearless. Some things are scary that we have to make decisions about in life, right? Be forward and fearless. I appreciate that, Heidi. Okay. With that, I will also say, and this is not like, I'm not a cross seller. I'm not great at it. I don't do it. In January, I am not just tossing around the idea. I am going to be doing an intuitive development class. It'll be a 6-week intuitive development class starting the first week in January and ending mid-February. And that is going to be both online and in store.
Oh my God, look, everybody, it's Lisa.
What an ass.
Hey.
What did you do?
I scratched
Let
myself.
me see.
I just scratched myself.
You have blood. I like your blood in your body.
Talking to a deck of cards?
I'm just trying not to see. Go take care of it. Go clean it. No, go clean it.
It's just blood.
Go clean it. Give me a horse and we'll staple him up. We'll fix him up. We'll bind him and we'll do all the things. But I don't like to see my loved one's blood. Anyhow. Moving on. So if you are not a member of one of the groups that you guys are on, make sure you go to My Mystical Life 1 on Facebook. My Mystical Life 1 on Facebook. That's where it'll be announced, and the Mystical Moons, both on Facebook. But also you're going to get it better if you get on the newsletter. On the newsletter. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You put a Band-Aid on there, y'all. Quit bleeding all over the place. Okay. That's a mild wound. Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop? Let me see who is here. Moving on. We have some really incredible things. That's why we're stopping at 6 weeks with this class, you guys, is we have a couple people that are on the feed here that have been in the class. I've taught hundreds of people this class over the years, and I don't think I've ever had one not be able to read somebody at the end of it. And that, I like that record because there's some key things to this that you wouldn't anticipate. And they're so simple that once you get those tucked under your belt, it's like it happens so easily. And then you're amazing yourself. So that's going to start in January. The other thing we have going on right now, which I have to make things about today, is we have, what are those boxes called? The Christmas boxes where you open one a day. What are those called? Oh, what are those called? Shit. They're not called shit. Someone will know. We have them in store. I'm activating them today. So if you want one, we have Advent boxes. We have Crystal Tumble Advent boxes. So if you're looking to add to your Tumble collection, we have the 25-day Advent calendar for December. So those will be activated later today. Advent. Everybody else knew. So we are a very limited supply of those this year, and I will not be making any more. So what we have is what there is, and they will be later available later today. Okay. All right. Let's see. I don't know why I have Star Trek in my head lately. You need some Devil's Bond. What the hell? You're welcome, Tia. Let's see. Devansha? Is it Devansha? Devansha? Is that how I say it? Divyansha? Are you still bleeding?
A little bit. See, that's just a friggin' scratch.
It's a nice scratch.
Yeah, it's just a scratch. Anyways, gotta go collect eggs.
He's got his little basket.
What's all of this?
Oh, I just have see, I can show this. They can see comments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that something new this thing started doing, or has
No,
it
it's
just been that long since I've...
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. Devansha. It puts the eggs in the basket. That's from Heather. Okay. Nope. I wait until that person comments back because I don't want to read for somebody that's not even there. What are you doing? The cat is crazy. Cat growled at me today. Little black kitty in the house. He growled at me earlier, and I'm like, you don't understand the parameters of what goes on here. You don't get it. I'm the queen. Okay, she didn't reply. Okay. Gonna get a whoop whoop. Let's see. The cat doesn't get it. Renee, I have an appointment. I have an appointment for next Sunday, and I've been fighting it. Like I could put up paddocks over here, and I could put paddocks up over there, and I could do this, and I could put a blanket on her, and I could do this, and I could do that. And then I have to say, who's it for? So this is my first time here. How do we ask you a question? So what I do is we do the whoop whoop. The reason we do that is so that I can see who's here, and then I get to see this tiny little thing here, and it lets me see your energy, so I can who needs the reading, not just who wants it. So it's about who your guide's jumping up and down. Here. Okay, here we go. And I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling. I want to go with Mary Daniels over on YouTube. Yes, Renee. I'm going to do them both, jazz and baby. I just can't. I'm trying to legit my way out of it, but I can't. I really have tried to. Like, I could put up paddocks, and I could put a blanket on her, and I could do this. It's not fair. Anyway. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Okay. Mary Daniels. What you're asking universe for, you're not asking for enough. You're not asking for enough. And I don't want to, you need more. You need more. You need to be like, this is what I want. Because what we say this, right? If you ask for what you need, that's all you're going to get, right? I want you to start thinking about what you want. And a lot of times we feel as if we're asking for too much, because we're taught that if you ask for too much, that you are being selfish. I need you to know you're not being selfish. I'm going to tell you, it's okay to ask for what you want, right? I give you permission. Not that you need my permission, but sometimes we just need someone to say, it's okay to want things. It's not you being selfish, right? Tricia Walker Stanley says, think big. We tend to minimize what we want in life because we don't want to feel like we're being selfish, because that's something that's kind of put into us. So that's going to take me as well to a learned behavior, right? Something that you watched as you were growing up that you didn't like and was smart enough to know it. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, right? Because most of the time we follow exactly what we see. But you were smart enough to say, I don't want that. That also qualifies, right? You can say, I want this. I don't want that. And you can put that in there as well. Right? So don't think that manifestation is just grab, 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 grab. It's exclusion as well. Right? I feel like I'm drowning sometimes. I think we all, and not minimizing at all, I think we all feel that at times. So know that you have camaraderie in that you are never alone there, right? Keeping our head above water is the important part. But also discernment for you is a big deal. So rather than taking on, and not letting go, you have to start seeing what you can let go of. You don't have to be everybody's life raft. And they take me very much to a reference of the Titanic. And the only reason I'm going to tell you right now, I read an article today about the Titanic, and this is why they're taking me there, because they're talking about the article that I read. And there was this one guy, he was a bakery chef. He's probably circulating around right now. But and he was very calm about how to go about the whole sinking process of the Titanic and what he did and what he didn't do. That's what they're saying. They're like, hey, know what you want, what you don't want. Let go of the things that don't serve you anymore, because it's just weighing you down. And it's very much like go through your house and clean it. And I'm not even I know, Renee. And I know that we can all feel a little bit weighed down, especially if we're low and all of a sudden we fill our area with a lot of stuff. Like I have a lot of stuff in my area. You guys don't see all the stuff in my area. If I clean my desk, my area, it'd be so much easier for me, right? Life would just be easier. So that's very much what they're saying. Know what to take on and what to let go. Because if you just keep taking things on, we tend to feel as if we're sinking. Discernment's really a big deal. And I'm supposed to pull you. I don't have my I don't have my cutthroat tarot cards here. They're like, pull a tarot, but I'm like, I only have the last unicorn tarot and it's fluffy. Mystical Thorn, how are you? Oh, you need nothing more. You're so silly, Renee. Okay. Yeah. It says heed wise counsel. I do not consider myself wise counsel. I just consider myself conduit, but your guides are. And that's really funny because Renee said, ask Metatron. Metatron will cut it off and be like, this is what we need to let go of. And this is what we need to bring in. Lisa Phillips, wise Lisa Phillips says, make a list. Sometimes we don't know what we want, but we know what we don't want. You can start there. Lisa knows how I did it. Good luck. Lisa Phillips has been amazing to watch, you guys. There's a few people that I can look back on and say, wow, I get to see them transform from who they were to who they are. And it's so amazing. Erica Spiller, hi. Tarot is tarot, even with the cards with the fluffy unicorns. So, but that's what they're saying. Hey, it's time to move forward. Just, you have to figure out, you have to sit down and think about it. What do I need to let go of? What doesn't work for me anymore? You guys know we will work. Once we get into a pattern, we will maintain a pattern because it keeps our subconscious happy. It's just an innate brain thing. So we have to every once in a while review that and go, no more. Cutting that shit off. Okay. I forgot my coffee when we went to the grocery store, and I went, oh, that's all right. It's a good mug. I came back with it's still hot. It's lovely. Okay, moving on. Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? It's comfortable. It's very comfortable. The subconscious just settles in, and I challenge you to move, like do things like move your coffee pot, create different patterns, like move where you put your underwear drawer. talk about losing your underwear, you're going to find them pretty darn quick, right? But it creates new brain cells. We need those brain cells. It's important. I'm going with green-eyed devil. Oh, green-eyed devil. She's like, don't start it like that. Teresa Gibbs, good morning. Green-eyed devil. Stop wearing underwear altogether. It's so crazy. It was so inappropriate in the story yesterday. It was funny. Good morning, Adam. Hey, are you at the store, Adam? If you are, feel free to get into those sweets. Flowers is like, I just rearranged my kitchen. Now you talk about this because you're going to look for stuff, right? You're going to go back to the same space where everything used to be. Yeah, it's really important. Okay, green-eyed devil. This is so fun. I was laughing. Oh yeah. Feel free to dip. Have a piece of cake. The first card that come up for you was, oh no, that's not the one. That was the bottom one. That's the last one. The devil card. This is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. This card talks very much about repetition. It talks about doing the same. Here we are, right? You'll forget where it is. I get it. But the devil card talks about doing the same things, being chained to things, having this in your life because it's always been there and always will be, and just keep doing that same thing, right? So just know that that's where they're saying that's where you may feel in the moment. That's the moment. It may feel as if this is the same and it's never going to change because blah blah blah. But guess who's the change? You want cake, Lisa? Let me show you guys the cake. I'll show you the cake from last night. I have all the pictures. I had to redo the pictures just because I wanted more color and more pop. I didn't recolor anything, but this was last night's. Some of last night's hoo-ha. We had fun. We had a lot of fun. It was all set up like gothic. Sam and Heather looking like I ain't doing shit. We're sitting on the couch. The hell is that? Oh, there's the cake. So anyways, so the devil card talks about having the same because it's always been the same. It's always will feel like the same, right? And it's time to start thinking, and this is very much, sometimes we run into patterns like this, right? Within readings. And they're like, hey, it's because you're not seeing some of the things that you could be letting it, very much like the last reading, right? You're not seeing, I understand. Thank you. Some of the things that you could be letting go of because it feels like it'll shake the foundation of who you are fundamentally, right? They talk about change being uncomfortable, and that's okay because because then there's the Tower card, y'all. The Tower card says, this is the pit and the pendulum, obviously, right? The Tower card says it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing in life, how old you are, what your personality is, who you're related to, what kind of money you have, any of those things. Life can fall apart no matter what. But the chaos, within the chaos, is where we start to learn to rebuild. So if there's chaos, that looks like, I swear to God, I thought they'd fashioned a card off of Ozzy Osbourne. Within the chaos is where we really find the spectacular shining moments that we can rebuild. So if there's a foundation of your life that you worry about not being perfect for you, find the sparkle within the storm. Find the lightning within the storm and ride it and get out of there, because that's where the change is. That's where the change is. You always find the change within the storm. Always. I'll have some cake to you. I have actually taken pieces of cake before and flattened them into Ziplocs and mailed them. So do not. We do have a few cookies and brownies left. I didn't even get a piece of cake yesterday. I was busy. I was doing mediumship. No. Kelly's son. Was it a candy bat? Please tell me it was a candy bat, Lisa. Kelly's son can't be very old. Lisa Durrani, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I hope that helps, Green Eyed Devil. They're talking. It's time for some change. Really, flowers. She says high gloss treasures. Low fat, high fiber. I need the energy of a teenager. And I would eat that flat cake. I did it for, I think it was Richie's first birthday cake back in the day. Like we're talking years ago, right? Years and years ago. And I put it in the mail to my brother. But anyhow. Okay, moving on. It's a 3-layer purple velvet cake on the inside with caramel on the inside and buttercream frosting. I had one of the macarons and it was yummy. It was yummy. Okay. Okay. Hold 1 second. 1 second. Anybody need eggs? Okay. Onward we go. Onward. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Let me see who is here. I eat my goals on like to develop peace.
That ain't funny. That ain't cool.
Really? 2 weeks ago, she started to notice the difference on day 4.
On what?
On she's doing a high fiber, low fat diet, and it's changed her metabolism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has that high fiber.
Ooh, that's gross. You put all your eggs in one basket. Dad jokes.
I got a counter full of them over there too.
Loretta says you can bring me some eggs. There's eggs in the store. Loretta, they're in the back room.
So yeah, they're farm fresh eggs. We raise them here. I have quail eggs and chicken eggs.
We don't mail them.
No, we don't mail.
I want to go with Donna Brown.
It would make them totally unaffordable.
Donna Brown.
Okay, I'm gonna go put these out here and grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Holy shit, there's still $8.99 a dozen over there, Renee. It's worth driving over here and getting a couple. Couple dozen. Couple dozen. Donna Brown. Donna, I want to talk about. Oh, I know dad jokes. Donna, dad jokes. I got you there. I see what you did there. Okay. I want to talk about a couple different things. Interesting. They talk about phantom smells. And for me, when I get phantom smells, specifically for you, I know that you are being very closely followed by angels. They wanted to, almost to the point where they're like right behind you, like ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. But they also want to talk about like, not, there's nothing wrong, but they're like, we're here to help you. Let's light the way. That's what they're saying. We're here to light the way. But also, I want to talk about some income that you would have coming in. So make sure, you guys, if you are new to the page, that I haven't been on in a couple weeks. I apologize. I've been busy. But if you're new to the page, yoke's on you.
Wow. What's up with all the dad jokes, man? Holy shit.
But they have.
That's this morning?
That's just one this morning. They want to talk about you having a new influx of money. I don't know what you're doing. If you plan on doing something to actually try to generate money, but they're saying you have some money coming in. I will never tell you guys you're going to win the lottery. You know why? Lottery money. First of all, the chances of somebody winning the huge lottery in my feed is pretty minuscule, but
not out of the question.
Not out of the question. But lottery winnings are in and out. There are our feed. I'm so sorry. They're in and out, right? So I don't talk a lot about those types of winnings, but I'm talking about long, sustainable income. Right?
I'd sure like to give it a try, though.
I'd like to give it a try as well. We'll go buy an island somewhere. You guys can come too. You can come visit.
You can visit. You'll need a boat to get there, but you can come visit. Not that we don't want you, but you got to work for it. No, just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
We're super spiritual. Okay. All right. So Donna, I want to talk about an influx of money, a steady income that you didn't anticipate. I thought that was like Pope John. It's Papa John's. I'm trying to figure out what the correlation is between the angels and the money income. It's like, I want to call it a progression of actions based on one. So like, you do one thing and then all of a sudden all these little dominoes start falling into place that you might not even anticipate. Being like, oh, well, if you do this, that's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's another thing. And I don't even feel like it's an individual idea. I don't think it's an individual idea. I think it is a idea that comes around and you mention it to somebody else and they're like, oh, let's do that. That kind of thing. So just know that's coming.
You can take this back to the shop.
Yeah. No, that's mine. I bought that one.
You can buy that. It's in the shop.
Oh, okay. I think I took that
one. This is the one we took to Mexico.
Yeah, the Mayan ruins. We have a Mayan ruin energy skull. If you're resistant,
it's ours. We took it with us there, so it's not like we bought it down there. We took it with us.
Right. Well, all those need to go back. And I want to talk about being resistant to change. Just know. Oh, okay. Just know that we cannot be a Debbie Downer. Okay, you can't be a Debbie Downer. You got to be on board and be like, okay, you got to look past the things that might be in the way of you making a little extra money. Don't go into business with friends. Please don't sign contracts with friends. They're talking about that. But also have some anticipation of this coming. Being like, okay, I expect money to come to you and just flow freely. I know there's people on here that are better.
Well, let's hold on a second. Let's not expect. Okay. Let's be grateful when it does come, but don't expect it.
Gotcha.
Because the universe is like, what?
But this is going to create some new relationships that you didn't realize were out there.
Anticipate and allow the money to come. Allow the abundance to come. Allow yourself, rather, to allow it to come in because, there you go. Don't expect. Just that's the wrong way to go about it. You got to be humble about it, but you also,
Right.
be anticipating that wave of whatever coming to you.
I just feel like it's going to be a little unexpected.
Exactly, Green Eye
Yeah.
Devil. Know it, accept it as your reality.
So you guys make sure you're following us on whatever, like, follow, subscribe, whatever. I have a much freer schedule now that I am able to step out and do some more online stuff. January.
I'm gonna go get my ears lowered while we're out.
The first week in January, we're going to start into a development class. It will be in store and online. So I will have a mediator. It probably won't be Sam because he's going to be doing turnarounds and things like that. But I will have a mediator there, and we will be working online and in store.
Probably won't see much of me for the next 3 months.
So that'll start in January. I will have more about that out. The Advent calendar, Crystal Tumble Box will be available later today. So you can order it so you have it in time for December.
We've already got a bunch of them made up.
Yep, they're already made up. That's all we're making. We're not making any more.
God forbid we got ahead of something for a change.
No, and I will be putting them out on Etsy, so I don't expect them to last super long. So
I don't know about Etsy. That's
just
expensive
watch
to sell on
for
Etsy.
later. Watch for later.
But anyways, you got. I'm going to go to work, and she's going to do whatever else she wants to.
Hey, Henry. Hi, Henry.
Hey, buddy.
Henry's
Hi, Ashley.
Grandson. Hi, Ashley.
That's not ignoring you, Ashley, but
Absolutely
hi.
And Flowers, we have an appointment on Sunday. That's what we think. So.
Well, I'm not going away forever. I just have to. My job is going to be very demanding over the next 3 months.
Yeah.
So. Darn the luck, I'm going to have to work overtime to make a little extra money. Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Again, here comes that abundance. I don't know if you call it abundance, but it's definitely helpful.
Okay. All right. So
there was somebody here that was the first time, and they get this off the screen now, but I just wanted to say hi. Sorry, we're probably not going to get to you today, but welcome, and we're just have a great day and have a great weekend.
Because at this moment,
we got to roll out because I got to get her to work.
But make sure you catch us in the future. We will be on more often. At least I'll be on more often. And when he gets done with his turnaround, he'll be on more often as well.
Where'd all that screen come from? Oh, you took down the...
I'm touching buttons in the background, you guys. He's like, what? What are you doing? He predicts shopping in the next 4 months.
Well, come on down to the shop and shop.
We will have some pop-up sales, and most of our sales are going to be discounted sales. So that stuff is going on. Make sure you guys are on the.
Thank you, Teresa. I will. I will.
And you'll get an alert as to when those are going on watch events.
I actually have a routine that I stick to pretty good. And I used to work myself to those just till I got dog sick, and I got smart. She made me smart. My mom helped a little bit too because my mother does the exact same thing.
What? She says, "I love your love." Thank you, Flowers. It's going to be a sucky day because it's going to be 2 instead of 1. So, anyways, it is for them, not for us. All right, everybody. That's not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Have a find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. Because you are. And
may the light be with you always.
All right, everybody. Have a great day.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy the weather. If it's good weather, just enjoy it. Just have a great time. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Have a great damn time.
There we go.